or you've done your work. I do. They both go together. Most things in life, Ms. Shaw, are not either or, but both and. Both and. Both African American vernacular English and standard English, or as I like to say, which I learned at Howard, competitive English. You use that language that allows you to compete in whatever arena you find it in, of which it might be an arena that looks like a need for African American vernacular that will allow you to compete. So no, they go together. And so when I've taught linguistics or language and culture and communication, I make sure to get across to students that you need to know both. You need to know the language of the suites, but there's nothing wrong with understanding the language of the streets, the language of your culture. And you need to understand code switching. Code switching, which I've had a chance to write about. You want to be able to, what's the context? And then what's the appropriate language, verbal and nonverbal? Is it competitive English, standard English, or is it African American vernacular that will serve me well in this context? So that I've got both in my tool bag. I just need to understand what context I'm in, what environment I'm in, what the situation I'm in, so I can pull out the appropriate tool and function. And so, yeah, it's not either or, both and. And so usually my students come with me with the language of the community. It has many names. And so I try to take them another further. If they come to me, Johnson, he cool. Okay, we say that in the community. And then, but I'm gonna take them another further. So you need to get that verb in there and say, he is cool, she is cool. But he cool, she cool is legitimate. Subject, comment. It's a West African structure. Subject, she, comment, cool. So you've been saying that all this time in the home. How can it be wrong? Been saying in the home, how can it be wrong? However, I need you also to be able to say, he is cool, she is cool. Subject, verb, object. Standard English, competitive English too. And so, yeah, they both go together. And I teach both.